Good morning, mathematicians. Today on our math, I want us to look at this learning target. It says use addition to check subtraction. Now, I've been saying this all along to help you with your math when you're subtracting the ones or when you're subtracting the tens, is that you can go up and check with addition to find the opposite of subtraction. This is going to show you how you can do it with the whole problem. Okay? So, what they have here is two equations that are set up in a model. 26 is on this side. The other space is, I'm not sure. Over here, and the whole thing from this side to this side is 43. Now, in this problem, we have 26 on this portion and 17 on this section. But when I go from this side to this side, we don't know what the whole thing is. Now, what we can do is we can figure out one of these problems to figure out which one we want to do first. And as I explained when we were in the classroom, mathematicians are, well, they're not lazy, but they like to find the easiest way to do things. So I want to be doing things the easiest. And for me personally, when Mr. Garrett has to do a problem, if it's either a subtraction problem with 2 digits or it's an addition problem with 2 digits, I always like to do the 2-digit addition first. All right, so I'm going to take a look at this. And what do I have? I have this section, 26, plus this section, 17, is going to equal this question mark. So I can take this number, just like all of my other problems, and I can rewrite it in a vertical way. Okay, so I'm going to take my 26 and my 17, and I'm not subtracting because I'm taking this plus this. I'm adding 6 plus 7. 6 plus 6 is a double, but there's one more, so 6 plus 6 double is 12, plus one more is 13. The 3 goes down here, and the 10 goes up here. I have 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus one more is 4. So 26 plus 17 equals 43. Now let's take a look over here. I have 26 and I have 43. So let's fill in everything that I can here. The whole thing, when I'm doing a subtraction problem, the whole thing is here. 43 minus this part, 26, equals this. And we know from over here that the whole thing across is 43. If there's 26 on one side, there's 17 on the other. Okay? So how are the equations related? I can say that each equation can be used to check the other. Okay, this equation can be used to check this, and this equation can be used to check this. Just like when we do fact families, right? If I have 1 plus 2 equals 3, that's the same as 2 plus 1 equals 3. And because I know that addition and subtraction is connected, I can say 3 minus 1 equals 2, and 3 minus 2 equals 1. Okay, I could write out a fact family for this, and if we were in the classroom on our smartboard, that's exactly what we would do. Okay, but I have to hurry because we're going to run out of recording time. All right, explain how you can check whether 24 minus 13 equals 11 is correct. How could I check that? Well, when I know that 24 minus 13 equals 11, how I could check is I could say add 11 plus 13 to see if they equal 24. Okay? If that is the answer, then it is correct. Okay? It being 24 minus 13. All right, so that is our introduction into this. Let me show you in our Think and Grow section. We have 36, and we have part of that's a whole. Part of that is 17, and they're telling us that when I subtract 17 from 36, my answer is going to be 19. Okay? Looking at the time, let me just go through this. If I have 6, can I take away 7? No, I cannot. There's not enough. So I take away one of these 10s. There's now 2. It's not 6 anymore. It's now 16. 16 minus 7. When I count down, I get to 9. When I count up, I say, what plus 7 equals 16? I know it's 9. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, to check it, all I have to do is add these two numbers. 19 plus 17. 9 plus 7 is 16. Put the 10 up here. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 more equals 3. Okay? Just like a fact family. All right. Next, 51 minus 28. 51 minus 28. If I have 1 in the tens column, in the ones column, can I take away 8? Not enough. If I started crossing out, if I had a model, I couldn't do it because I couldn't cross out 8 if there was only one dot. So what do? I take away one of these 10s. Now there's only 4. That 10 adds to the 1, and I don't have 1 anymore. Now I have 11. If I count down from 11 to get to 8, 11, 10, 9, 8. How many did I count down? 3. If I have 8 and I want to count up to 11, 9, 10, 11. I counted up 3. So 11 minus 8 is 3. 4 minus 2 is a double. It's 2. Now to check my answer, I have 28 plus 23. 8 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 more, 11. The 10 goes up here. One set of two twos is a double, so that makes 4 plus 1 more is 5. Is that what we have here? Is that our number that we started with, 51? Absolutely it is. So we have the right answer. All right, let's do this next one. And remember, boys and girls, if I'm going too fast, you can hit pause. You can back up. You can watch me say it again. You can even write to me and say, Mr. Garrett, I didn't understand that page 288. So all of those you can do. I know I'm going fast, but if I don't go fast, then the recording will turn off and then you won't be able to see it at all. All right. This says 75 minus 37. So the whole is 75. Part of it is 37. I want to find out what is left over. So they've written our problem for us. 75 minus 37. If I have 7 that I need to take away from 5, can I do it? I cannot. I have 5 minus 7. I can't do it. It's bigger on the bottom. Better borrow. So I don't have 7 over here anymore. Now I have 6. And that one set of 10 comes over here to the 5. 5 plus 10 is 15. It's not 5 anymore. It's 15. Now 7 doubled is 14, which is very close. It's a near double. So 7 plus 7 is 14, but I have 15, so I need to add one more, 8. Okay? 8 plus 7 is 15. Then I come over here, 6 minus 3. Well, I know that as a double. Double 3 makes 6 if I'm adding. So 6 minus 3, there's our answer. How do I check my answer? I add this and this. 38 plus 37. 8 plus 7 is a near double. We know that is 15. The 5 goes here. The 10 comes up here. 3 plus 3 is a double. Double 3 is a 6 plus 1 more is 7. Is that what we started with? It absolutely is. Let's do this one as a fact family. So 75 minus 37 equals 75 minus 37 equals 38. 75 minus 38 equals what? 37. 38 plus what? 37 equals 75. And 37 plus 38 equals 75. Okay? This isn't what they were asking for in the book. I'm just showing you that even when our numbers get bigger, when we have 2 digits, they still work. It's still a fact family. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get into your book and do page 289, problems 3 through 9. And I hope you have a magnificent mathematics day. All right. Bye-bye.